An opponent that's not reacting as quickly. Okay, but it's good to know. So essentially what you're trying to do with this one is I'm starting the same way. I'm putting pressure into my partner's shins. And I saw a lot of you guys keeping pressure on your partner's knee here. Okay, if I do this, look how easy it is for Joey to, number one, you can do that. So if you can pull my hands off his kneecaps and pull me forward, I'm gonna go flying forward and he has easy access to my legs. And now you can enter single leg action quite easily. Okay. But moreover, even if he can't strip my grip, something really easy he can do is he can pummel his foot quite easily onto my bicep. Okay, yeah, onto my bicep, yeah. So this prevents me from actually putting any more pressure into his shins, okay, and it acts as a really good frame, and now you can keep me off of him, and he can even start tangling me up with his grips combined with the pull that he has on my bicep, okay? So I want to avoid framing on the kneecap here, and I like to go more towards the ankles, okay? So now here, if he tries to frame on my bicep, it's not so easy, okay? I can keep weight onto him here. Does that make sense? So once I get this sort of position set up, instead of walking slowly to the outside in a more conservative approach where I'm protecting my legs, okay, what I'm gonna look to do here is I'm gonna step with my inside foot this time. So if I'm going to my left, I'm actually gonna step with my right foot, and I basically wanna access his hip line immediately. Okay, so whenever I get to a point where my shin is like directly beside his hip line, he's in like real big danger of getting passed. So the whole point of this technique is I want to try to access that hip line as soon as possible. Okay, so to do that, instead of walking outside, I'm going to take a step first with my inside leg right to the hip line. And if you see, that puts me really close to my partner. Okay, and now what I can work to do is I can look at bringing my partner's knee to the mat here and getting my head connected to my wrist. Okay, so once I make that step and I make that second step to the shoulder line, if I don't work to start bringing my head close to my partner's hip here, it's really easy for your partner to take this outside leg and leave it over the top. Yeah, exactly. And now you can reset his guard. Okay, so once I step to his hip line and then step to the shoulder, I'm taking this outside hand, bringing it to the hip, my head comes to my wrist, and then I'm looking to pin my partner's knee to the mat. To finish, I'm just going to look at going back towards hips and covering it with my chest. Okay, now I'm on top. I'm going to maintain this pressure and wait for my partner to react. If he continues to turn away in this direction, I go for a wrist ride immediately, and I look to flatten him out in that direction. Otherwise, he might start to try and turn into me. If he does that, I block at the hip right away. Okay, so as he turns, I insert this block with my arm here, and as he turns into me, it prevents his knee from getting access back in front and him reestablishing some sort of side growth. Okay, so one more time, I control closer towards the ankles, I make that crescent step up to the shoulder, I switch my grips so that my head comes to the hip, I start to drive my partner in this direction and I cover his hips. If he runs away, I chase the back. If he turns back into me, I block the hip. So he turns back into me, I block the hip, and I prevent him from getting any sort of side guard like this. Does that make sense?